Welcome back, everybody. So we continue. We need to make our way home. Still don't have a code lock. I should have thought about this beforehand. No. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go home. We have meds at home, so and others have advised us how we can potentially get code locks. And we can dry our clothes out at home. Well, the clothes that aren't ruined. Yeah. Going home makes sense. I wanted to actually change some settings because I haven't tried it with this new card, putting everything up. Video. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Enable can be encouraging. Hi. I don't think this will make any difference on this card. Apart from it will look better. Just have to remember if I'm playing full-on PvP servers to turn them down. We are there. Got any problems, major problems between now and then? No. By major problems I mean crocodiles. Got food at base. I think we've got one tin of food at base. So I'm doing some planning for the next wipe at end of August. We're having helicopters. We're having seaborne transport. We're going to go for it basically vanilla. We're having one helicopter. It will respawn, so should a player take it, then it will be replaced with another one. The only custom area will be the trader, which I've got to build. So at some point we'll do that on stream, because it's not going to give anything away. Anything more than what players will find as soon as they run there. And I've got an idea for it. A sneaky idea, we'll call it. Hope we don't meet a bear. We don't have... No, we don't have God mode on. Good. That's useful. We were in it earlier doing some admin work. Somebody requested a chest. So we've been doing because last week I wasn't on the server to provide support. I've done a chest of goodies for everybody, if they claim one. I think what I'll do next wipe is for the first week I'll offer one chest per person that requests it, which will come with enough stuff to get a door in, because we're going to change how base building works, make it a lot harder to base build, but everybody needs the ability of getting one door up. I'm determined to force interactions between players. So we're going to basically have the items people need, code locks, etc., only available from trader. So people that wish to base build and the security that brings are going to have to get the items to trader to sell to make the money, to buy code locks, buy hatchets, buy everything they need, buy sharpening, oh no, hatchets, saws, and code locks, plus obviously nails, because you'll get nails whenever you sell anything. Will be available from trader only. So people are going to have to, people will be able to get one door up and a few walls for nothing, just by claiming a pack. And after that they'll need to run weapons back and forth, or sell specialist fish, or whatever we decide to do. Crocodile teeth. Maybe not crocodile teeth, it's too close to trader. And people could farm them. But then again, shops around trader is not a bad idea. Other players might then hear them. Especially the distance that weapons carry. And the fact that trader's right in the middle of the map. How's our footwear? Fine. I think we're going to go home and build an airlock. Take out the wall we've got with a second code lock. Build an airlock outside basically, because it makes sense. and do some base sorting. Basically make ourselves more secure. We need to fight this cold off as well, so we'll need meds for that. We've got meds at base. Now we've got the salt, we can preserve food, so we can do some hunting once we've sorted the base. Hi there, Willie. I'm good, thank you. My at the moment YouTube chat isn't updating correctly, so I've only just seen your message, but thank you for placing it. I'm good, thank you. How are you? When we get back to base, I might just try something different with the YouTube chat and see if we can get it to work in a different way. Make it a bit more efficient. Let me just try that now, actually. No, we've got 1800 meters to go. Let's get home and do it. It'll be safer. I hope you can hear me okay. I think, yeah, it should be fine. I had to format my PC base. Well, I didn't. I had to build a new PC because my PC died last week. So I've got a whole new computer. New graphics card, new case. So I needed to format new motherboard, new RAM. Last week was an expensive week. But as systems go, I've got a really nice system now. Yeah, so that's coming through fine. So the aim is to go home. Oh, we fought the cold off. I don't know how we did that. The aim is to go home and dry out, do a bit of base work. We need to do some hunting. We certainly need to build an airlock, probably outside the base now, because we need to, as we deploy things inside, we need to be able to store them better. We're upping our amount of gear that we've got. My draw distance is working so much better. So I've gone to a Ryzen 7, is it 7800, whatever it is, 3D. The one that everyone says is really good for gaming, basically. I had the old school Ryzen 9 500X before. And so I've gone to the latest gen on Ryzen's. I've gone to the DDR5 RAM, and I've got a 4070 Super Ti in. So I'm now running, well, we're now running DayZ on all high or extreme settings at 4K without any drop of frames. And it's holding 60 FPS. I'm getting 140 to 200 FPS, so it's holding at 60 for you guys. It's really nice. If I wasn't playing a survival server, I would turn the settings down because you need to be able to see people more. But on here, doesn't it look good? It still doesn't draw the grass in at a long distance, does it? And the colour pattern is, I don't have a PC, I only got PS5 and a Series X Xbox. Oh, that's alright. Hey! So do you play DayZ on your console? Consoles. So this is Livonia. Obviously, you would have seen from the title. I'm really, really bad using a console. If I pick up a controller, I run around in circles looking at the floor. I can't use them to save my life. Terrible with a console. That being said, in the past, I bought an Xbox X when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, because it came out on console before PC, just so I could play it right through the single player side. Really, really enjoyed it. But I had to stop playing PC for the time I was playing Red Dead and just concentrate on that only. And then as soon as I completed it, I sold my Xbox. And I had a PS5 up until 3 months ago. I bought one thinking that I wanted one, and it just sat here and I never used it, so I sold it on. There's no point keeping it. It was one of those whims where you go, oh, I really want that, I'll buy it, and then don't use it. So I've always really been a PC gamer, though I did work for Sony on the launch of PlayStation 2 into the UK. Shows my age. I was part of the customer support team. Let's hope we haven't been raided in the last couple of days that we've been out. I wish I could afford a PC, but I'm recovering out of 25 years and being clean 3. Well done on being clean 3. Massively well done. Really well done. I don't get what you've been through. I have no idea of the pain you've been through. But well done. Really well done. And I mean that. I hope we've still got a door. Yeah, we have. I think what we're going to do is take down this and this and rebuild it as a box outside, because it makes more sense. 48. I'm 52 in August, so I'm 51 now. Let's fight off some of this infection we've had. We're going to need a fire. We're going to need to tap back once we've had the fire. Let's drop some stuff off, because I need to make an item first before we do anything. So I need to free up some space. Oh, I've got some space. Okay, that's good. That's good. I want to. If I get rid of this wall, it'll be easier to place items in, and the same with this wall. But we need to put a platform in there first, a foundation. So I'm going to need some planks to build a foundation. Hopefully I've got some planks ready to go. It'll make life easier if I have. Maybe not enough, I need a few more. Okay, that's alright. Let's grab one of them and make some more planks. By the way, happy Father's Day. I'm not a father, but thank you. Well, I say that. I'm not a father that I know of. That might be a better way of putting it at 51 years old. That will be fine now. I'm reluctant to use some of the items. I need 10 of those, and so it's 10 of those and nails. This is the trouble. We've got to that point where we've got stuff everywhere. Right, I need to make a foundation. Might be a floor kit on here, I don't know. Yeah, foundation kit. There we go. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? It really is a shame. And the modders are getting better and better at manipulating console, but it's not there yet. I have a father, a stepfather, and a grandfather. Wow. So I think if I put... Oh, it wants to snap to there. So if I bring that out... Oh, here we go. Oh, you little... There we go. Solve that. So where were we? I want to bring it at that sort of height. It's really hard to get this to the height because you can't like page up and page down, and it wants to snap all the time. I wonder if I close the door, then put it back into snap mode, if it lets me. Yeah, it wants to put it on there, like that. Maybe that'll do if we just glitch it in to the wall enough so if it was up it would be inside, and then we bring... Can't page down. No, we can't cycle it down. We can only cycle it left and right. So about there. Will then come, won't come to the full height of the door, will it? Will I still be able to get in and out is the question. Depends where that falls. So we'll only see once we get the roof on. So I really need to put it there and about the middle. So if we come this way, go to the middle, put it up. It likes it there, so it snaps. So if we put that as a snap, What will that do? Just fill up a little bit here, and then we can build another one off it. Yeah, that works. It'll have to work. It means that we're snapping at least, which is probably better. So we're going to need a few more. We've only got one sharpening stone, so what we're going to do is, and happy Father's Day to you, sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to use up this saw completely. Yeah, you can't do stuff like this on console. It's a shame, isn't it? It's a massive shame. Put that on the floor because we're going to light a fire once we finish this lot. There's my fridge. So it's got water inside, and if you put salt crystals or salt inside, and food, it'll preserve the food, basically. So we're going to build another are we? Yeah, because I'm going to need to do lots of stuff out there. I'm going to build another I just want an airlock, don't I? I'm just thinking about this. If I put a door there and a door there. If I put a ramp on it, this might work. Because we can move the ramp each time we need to move it. No, I need to put, no, I need to go one more foundation forward. There we go. So we'll do the foundation first. Now while we're here, let's drop that off because that's really important. In case we get shot outside while we're doing stuff, let's make sure everything that's important is dropped off. So we can sort all this lot out at a later date. I'm always fearful of getting shot. I know it's not a busy server, but still. The last thing we want to do is get shot. Planks there. Planks there. Foundation kit can go there for the moment. Nails we can worry about when we need to worry about them. Let's put away our Winchester. All I've done is I've renamed base weapons correctly, or correctly as much as the mod wanted them to be correctly. That we're going to need our hands on that way round, I think. We're low on ammo, whatever. We're low on good ammo. It's because I want to learn. Yeah. I love DayZ, as you've gathered. But I don't know whether I would enjoy it as much, say, on console, where you just don't have the same... I need a different snap point, you stupid game. I don't want to snap it to here. I want to snap it to there. There we go. And then we need to build off that that way a slope. So we'll keep that door. We'll see what we're going to do when we get there. We'll need to make a slope to go up and down. So we need not pillar, wall, door, gate, 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 window, small window, roof, floor kit, no, ramp. There we go. And you've got so many mods on DayZ that every time you play a different server, there's a different set of mods being used. That will then allow me to get in and out safer. So if I put that there and then go no, I want to go to there, you stupid game. There we go, there. And then I've got a way up and down. Okay, that works. Now I need lots of logs. How hard have you found it to come off addiction? I imagine really hard, especially if you were, whatever you were addicted to, and if you were doing it for a long time. I suppose I do know addiction. I smoke. I smoke cigarettes, or I used to smoke cigarettes. I now vape nicotine. So not to the same level, but certainly I know I'm addicted to nicotine, and I realise it's not the same. I do know that. Now if we won't it let me look at the ramp correctly? Show infantry. Right, we need to build that one first then. There's methods in my madness here. I sort of know what I'm thinking. Have I lost them in the wall somehow? No, my luck. I bring the logs in. I bet I fucking lost them, haven't I? Not in there. Hide inventory. Not in there. Hide that inventory. Fold that one. No. Fold that one. Let's try and get this right. Let's build one at a time so we don't keep losing stuff. I think we've certainly lost them. All those bloody nails. That's locked. Good. When it's built, we work out where we are, then it might be different. So I've got a mod on to allow you to carry 3 logs at the same time, just to make life a little bit easier. Because the game's hard enough as it is. I'm going to need 20 planks now. So we're going to bring our logs in. And then we're going to cut down the wall that we want to get cut down, because that will give us planks. Should do. So we need to build 2 walls and a ceiling. But we've already got 2 walls that we can use. So we'll only need a ceiling. As I said, we're running out of space like really quickly, so this is all about organising space better. That's that done. Right then. Annoyed about the nails. Don't worry about the planks so much, but annoyed about losing the nails. But we might get some back once we sort this all out. One badly, one worn. We'll use up the badly. Right then, let's dismantle that wall. Give me 8 planks. Happy with that. Would I like a bit more? So we've got them underneath there. And the nails, good. And the logs, good. So if we dismantle this one, just had a Discord message, let me check it. And dismantle that door frame. Put that away for now. I know we're going to need that to build with. Right, make sure we got the nails because they're important. And the planks. We don't get everything back, but we get a lot back. There's a lot more space in here already. We're going to leave this door in probably. There is methods in my madness. This will all make more sense when it's done. I need the foundation to unlock. Okay, split that down. Attach that. Will it now allow me to build it? Build it. Good. Now I need a wall kit. We're going to need planks. The fun starts. We'll use that one. We'll use that one first because it's bigger until it's used up. There for the moment. I'm going to need to take 10 of those, but that'll do. So it will spit out the one I don't need. And that, and we'll make a wall kit. There we go. Wall kit in our hands. Snap it and move it. There, we want it. And I want to, oh, here we go. I want to hide inventory from the foundation, show inventory on the wall, put them in there, put them in there, and then we're going to need 4 logs. So those 3. And 1 more. Close that one in case we get shot at. And build this one. Make sure anything in there that we do need, we rescue out. That's good, it's inside that wall, I'm happy with that. I'm going to do the same on that side. There's a method in this madness. It's making more sense to me than probably anyone watching. Those 3 up. I'm a massive base builder in DayZ, so this is all my bread and butter. Just not used to doing it all on stream. Just got a message. So now we need another wall, and then we'll need a ceiling. And that was now ruined. What I'm doing is I'm trying not to use the sharpening stone too often, because we only have one sharpening stone with one little bit left. So now we need another wall. Putting 3 walls in here was a good idea, but I'm at that point where actually we need this more. So we'll show inventory. Put that in. That in. That's a spare wall that we can cut down. Logs. Keep those planks, we'll need them. Keep those nails, we'll need them. Need one more log on there. Build wall. Take anything out of there that needs to be. Yeah, it's hidden it all. We've lost some of them. That's life. DayZ. So now I need to remove the manage the lock. So put this away while we sort everything out. Cut down this one because we've still got a door there at the moment, so we're fine. But we're going to move that other door inside here, basically. So what am I going to move it? Yeah, because that's soft side there. Yeah. Actually, it makes no difference on here because we can only door raid. We'll dismantle the door. And the door frame. Good. So I now need a door that will snap to here and turn, and then put that door not out there, but it will stay there for the moment. So I need a door frame now. We need to move these out the way. So we know how snapping is so bad in here at times. Door kit. No, I don't want a door kit because a door kit's just a baby one. I want the door frame with door frame. Not a single door. Yeah, so it is a door kit. There we go. Yeah, he wants to snap it the wrong way round, so we're going to do it manually. That works. So now I need to see the door inventory. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Now we need to build that lot. Now we need to put the code lock back on it. Get the stuff out first that we don't need in there, so we don't lose it. Find that code lock. So we still have an airlock. This is so untidy, but it's fine. We've got all this space freed up that we can put stuff in, which makes like I can bring the kitchen, well, keep the kitchen there, but bring that red thing over here somewhere. It'll make life a lot easier. Okay, Willie, no problem. Right then, so now I need a roof piece on it. Then I need another piece here, build the same, and then a ramp coming down and a door here. So you go up the ramp, through the door, close the door, then you go through that door. Oh, that door's not there. And then this door is. And that means I'm secure with more space. I'm doubly secure now. I could do with what I've got now. I could do it if they can't get over there. So we could just tidy up what we've got for the moment. Let's get a fire going and dry our clothes out. Burn some rubbish and do a bit of base tidying, because that needs burning as well now. That's fine. That makes sense. Let's get a fire on. Our character also needs to sleep. Burn the rubbish. Keep that stuff. How much of my stuff are ruined? Smock is ruined. That's fine, that's fine. It's not fine obviously, but we need to dry out. If I take the smock off, I'll lose it. Do I have any spare jackets is the question. If I do, we can take it off. If I don't, which I don't, we can keep it on. It's alright. So let's get some sleep next to a warm fire and give ourselves a boost in that stuff. We're just going to get our sleep pattern up, and then we'll get the base tidied up, and then we're going to try and probably do some hunting. So we need some food. We've got tack back, but I'd rather keep that for real emergencies. So this is my own server, but others do play it. And I build survival servers. So we've got sleeping on there. We've nerfed the clothing. We've taken out most of the food out of the game, so you have to hunt or fish to survive. And it's all about living off the land. PvP as well, base building, raiding, all that sort of stuff. But it's about making it a bit more, said very loosely, realistic. Because obviously it is DayZ and it isn't going to be ultra realistic because there's zombies running around. But it's about a realism level. Well, yeah, 71%. It's pretty good. So let's tidy the base now. So the first thing we're going to need to do is move this down to this end. So we're going to need to get everything off this. We need access to that. That one's worn, that one's damaged. We'll use a damaged one first. That's got to be empty. What's in there? Another spark plug. Yep. Better. Far better. Move that. Now we're going to need the other item that we didn't deploy before. It will let me deploy it, I'm not sure. Wherever that's hiding to. Probably won't let me deploy it. No, it won't. Okay. That's fine. Leave the barrel there. Right then. So, wooden crate. I want shelf. So shelf, all we've got on there is that one. So I can put the shelf here. So we're going to need a screwdriver. And I want the one that's nearly dead. Obviously it's not an exact science because we're trying to glitch things in. Best possible location. good. Once that gets to storage, that's ready to go. We can put them on the table. That works. Stick that in behind the door there. That's food and water. Food and meds. Food, water and meds. That's just a scrappy barrel at the moment. That's base buildings. Let's move it across to base building. That's base building. That's food. That's food. So let's drop the food off with food. Drop base building off with base building. Spare plank off anywhere for the moment. And we've got another saw there. Take that out of there. Any more base building in there we need to fit in somewhere? So if we bring that out. Not going to fit there. Put that way. That way. And that there. Okay, that fits that lot in. It's nice. You can drop the explosives off over here for the moment. And find a home for that. Just while we're sorting things. That's fine. That's a wood storage kit. It's no use at all to man nor beast, really. Probably need to deploy it outside somewhere, but not until we've got a compound wall up, we won't be. So that's sorted, that's sorted, that's sorted. This all needs to be sorted out at some point, but that can be done off stream, as does all of this. So we need now a new jacket. That's our next priority. Clothing. Yeah. So, and shooting. We need to go and shoot ourselves something that's useful. That's a rifle. That is a baby AK. Some badly damaged 308 ammo. Do I have any more 308? Yes, I have. So a tip for you. If you've got damaged ammo and you've got anything of better quality, so that's damaged, we've got lots of pristine here. If we mix pristine with damaged, it then becomes all worn. But if you mix the other way round, if you mix it'll make it all bad. So there we've got damaged, but it's a 20 stack. So mix that lot. I didn't work on that one. It's not an exact science. There we are, that's gone to worn. So worn, pristine, nothing more damaged. So we're going to take out, attempt to take the honey badger, but I don't want to lose it. How much ammo have we got on that? 20 rounds of that is actually probably makes sense. Stick a battery into it. It's not my favourite weapon. I'm going to need a knife with me, but I'm not going to need both water bottles because we're going to cut up an animal if we get one. So let's drop the other water bottle off that's full. Got that one ready to go, move that one across. We're not going to need the chlorine tablets. Okay, we've got a bandage, we've got that. I've got, if I mark up now where the well is, got a well marker in place. I don't have any cleaning kits here, do I? No. Go and get our water. I'll put the flag up. Let's go get ourselves some animal so we can up our food. Is it 9 times 19 normal or 9 times 39? Okay, so it's got a bit of punch to it. I'm going to walk for a bit, see here if we hear an animal. No, run for a bit. Nice scope graticals at work. Favourite map, Livonia. Actually, it's not fair. My favourite map's the map we're moving to next wipe. I had a little run on it. I've had a look in DayZ editor at it, and it's got a little bit of everything, and it's small enough for a small survival server. It's going to be awesome. But it's going to make life hard for players. Oh, really hard. It's good. Now, if I get shot, nothing on me that I don't mind losing. Well, I mind losing it all, but you know what I mean. Animals we need now. We're going to need the food. Don't want a sword. As much as I like them, we don't want one. distinct lack of zombies, which is worrying. There's always Zeds around medical. Really annoying that the goats have moved up here. Or sheep, whatever they are today. So only ever kill one, so you look like somebody passing through rather than somebody that lives locally and taking all the food with them. Someone's tried to move that and dropped it off. Someone's just been through here searching. They've killed all the Zeds. Yeah. No point. I'm not in the mood for a fight tonight. This is about getting food home and trying to preserve it using the salt. And then carry on getting the base finished, the organisation of it. He's streaming for about another hour, guys. Probably finish the base off. What I want to do on the airlock, because that's like really important. Really impressed. My new PC runs really low temps. My old PC, which was lower spec, was so warm. Where this one, I'm running this on DayZ on extreme, and there's no heat coming off it at all. Well, there obviously is heat, but nothing near what it used to. Which is really nice. Someone's triggered the gas. Could be me actually out here. Might have passed the trigger line. So, DayZ gas. Obviously it could fall anywhere within certain towns that have been set for it. But there'll be certain parts of the map that if you run by, it will trigger a gas attack. Lines, areas. And once you learn where those lines are, it makes it really a lot easier. Chernarus, if you're running up the left hand side, you can literally predict, and near debug, you can predict areas to run through to launch gas attacks on towns. So if you're going to go in and attack a town, learn how to trigger a gas explosion on it first. Put gas in, that will clear the players out. Wait on the outer edges in cover, or get a teammate to trigger the gas while you sit in under a bush. As people start to leave, snipe them. It's about learning the little tricks of the trade. It's not an exact science. Livonia, it's raining, how surprising. It's always bloody raining in Livonia. We love it. Rain is your friend. Zombies don't hear you in the rain. Animals don't hear you so well. Players don't see you so well. People catch colds, so you can hear them sneezing. How's our footwear? Damaged. Okay. We are going to need to repair it. So this week I will be doing a run on Friday afternoon as well with Magic Merv like we did before. My choice of server this time. Going out at 3 PM UK time. I'm still here. I wish on console we could put waypoints. Oh god, yes. And but you could do if people enable it correctly. So in console, in the server files on console, you can turn on map marking. It's just none of the server owners ever do. So the ability is there on console to do it. You see in one of the command lines it can be done. You probably have to reinitiate the pen that is in the server file for DayZ, but nobody but they don't put it in because people were writing toxic messages. But if you put that back in, it wouldn't be overly difficult. You could then have waypoints. I mean, on here I make people find a map before I allow them to put waypoints in. So, supposedly, if we grab that and unpack it, we get salt crystals. And if we put the salt crystals inside there, along with the meat, it'll preserve the meat for longer. That's duty rumour anyway. So it works like a fridge. So that meat should keep now for up to 20 days. 20 real days. I don't have a server, or I would. Strange question for you. Do you have like an underpowered laptop, or because you can run DayZ on next to nothing? It will run on really old technology, just not look very good. So if you have, you know, one of the guys that plays on this server is running on an old laptop with a very old graphics card, and from the US, and plays on this server. So can do it. And plays this server because it's more survival than PvP, basically. There might be PvP, but he stays away from it. Let's give you the Discord address. Discord.me/Goblin Z. If you go to that website address, that will bring you to the Discord, or give you a link to the Discord where I run this server from. And if you let us know in there the specs of your laptop, we'll work out whether it can run DayZ for you. I mean, it might not look very good, but you might be able to run it on PC and not know it, if that makes sense, as long as you're not playing heavy PvP maps. And you might then be able to play. I like the survival, yeah, and this is a survival map. It's a survival map with obviously with other stuff happening. You might get shot, but it is a survival map that I've built. I mean, I'd rather people didn't get shot. Well, no, that's not fair. I don't mind if people get shot. DayZ is people do get killed in DayZ, but I build survival maps that aren't PvE. So I build survival maps that are dangerous. I'll give you an example. So in Livonia, what I've done is I've blocked off all the bridges apart from one, that one, so vehicles can't be moved across them. So it forces people to drive across only one bridge, which means they might get killed. The trader isn't a safe zone, so if you use the trader, you might get killed. And the trader uses nails as currency. All these river and most of the ponds and lakes have a chance of spawning crocodiles, so again it's dangerous to swim across the river. I take out all the food, so your normal DayZ food, like packets of food and tins of tack back and such like, there's only one at a time available on the server, but I up the amount of animals so you can hunt, shoot and fish. I nerf what clothing will hold to make it a bit more realistic, but I give people a hook when they spawn in. I allow people to do things like, if I've got a t-shirt, I'll show you. I've got something I can rip up. No, I haven't. Okay, so if you've got clothing, you can rip it up with your hands and turn it into rags, which then you can turn into rope to make a fishing rod. So I allow people to do a lot of stuff that they can't normally do, that fits in better to a survival server. So now we're going to need, because we want to build a roof piece on that, don't we? So we're going to need some more logs, I think. I love the survival side of it. I really do. And I play full-on PvP maps as well. And what we do is we switch the server every about 4 times a year, maybe 5. We switch to a different map, but again do the survival type build. And we have about 10 people that play regularly. Because it's more survival orientated, most other players don't come near us. Oh yeah, that's dead now. Right then, let's grab that one. Which I understand. Okay, give me a second. When I get inside the house, I'll make the link blue for you. Come on. Having a moment, isn't it? So, HTTP. Give me a second. I actually go to the website and do it that way. Actually, it might be easier just to give you a Discord invite, seeing you're here. Invite people. Copy. There you go. I mean, I've seen people run DayZ on Samsung mobile phones. Oh, didn't want to do that. That's why I need to build the rest of this so it's safer. But yeah, an old laptop, as long as it's got some basic version of graphics on it, probably could run DayZ in a very basic mode. I mean, one of our guys on here from the US is playing at 30 FPS on minimum settings. Doesn't get involved in shooting people. Plays stealthily. And likes his server because it's a solo server. Because we don't allow players to be in teams. So it makes it a little bit safer for everybody. I hear you, Mr. Zombie. You little bitch. It's not very nice, is it? I know I'm bleeding, but we can deal with that when we get back in the base. Give me a second, I will, if that's you posting in server chat room, let me just get inside and I will sort it. Okay, not a problem. Let me just get inside and I will deal with that. Let me just bandage myself. Okay. I'll just add you to goblins, so you get to see everything everybody else does. And I've requested that Stakes gives you some help. That's okay. Welcome to the Discord. Right then. Now we need to build a roof, only because then people can't climb over the other bit. So it's part of my plan. There you go. Stakes will help. I'm sure Stakes will help. Stakes plays on a low spec laptop, so you find the laptop and let us know the spec. And I'm a geek. I'll work out whether you can play it or not. And if you can, we'll find a way. Especially on here where there is less PvP happening. And you can just run around and enjoy it. It's not going to look as good as it does on PlayStation, but you'd be playing on PC and not thinking that you could, which could be amazing. Yeah, if we can get you on PC, we will do, because you want to experience DayZ like the rest of us play it. I get that. Where did we leave that lump of wood? There we go. Nails. Now I need a roof piece. That's okay. Well done. I've said it again. Playing and watching DayZ, if that helps you, I'm pleased to help. Craft flat roof kit. There we go. I'm very lucky. My history with alcohol. I'm ex-army, so the military drink. We all know they do. But my history of drinking. Put them in there for a moment. I don't want to lose this paper all the time. I think it's making whenever we make one of those plans. Okay. Why won't it snap? There we go. So I do drink, just not very often, but I have in the past had a bad relationship with alcohol. Let's be honest. We'll work out first whether you can run it, and then we'll work from there. Yeah. If I think that you can run it, hey, never be sorry for bothering me. Never be sorry for bothering me. If you can run it, we'll then work on the license for you. Okay? And I'll see what I can do with regards to a license. Not promising anything, but I'll see what I can do. Okay? I realise, as you said, it's DayZ. If you can run it, we'll get you the game. Yeah? And never be sorry for bothering me. Oh wow. So the fact that that's awesome that you're sober. Well, you've come off heroin. That's bloody amazing. To be perfectly honest, I went out with a girl years ago that had brought herself off heroin. The fact that you've done it, and as you said, you've been sober for 2 years, is amazing. Yeah. And I mean that. That's not just me saying it. That's like, I'm like, yeah, wow. I realise that that's not an easy task. Okay, my friend, I love watching you play and build the stuff you make. I think I explain things, don't I? Where a lot of others just play. I think people have said that to me in the past quite a bit. So I explain probably better what I'm doing. Pristine. We'll use the worn one up. We'll keep the pristine one. Yeah. "25 years of working through various high tier drugs. The fact that you're still with us is amazing." So I'm going to need to chop some more wood. So we need to be a little bit careful because we've only got 1 axe left. So let's bring that up to there. Bring that down to there. So the reason we're putting the roof on is so when we snap other pieces to it, people can't climb through the top. Otherwise they can climb. It's very easy to get on top of this building. You know, you can... I'll probably not... it won't let me do it now, but you can go from like... there. Well, you can climb in too easily. So I'm trying to limit people climbing in through the roof. Basically. Making life safer for myself. We've got a good little community on the Discord as well. They're all nice people. And I have a good selection of US and Canadian players. Actually, we've got players from all over the world. I have an Australian that plays a server. I've got US, Canadian, UK and European. I'm wary of remembering where I dropped everything. So you'll see the Irish Goodnight will play. Streams it occasionally. A very good friend of mine. Lives in Los Angeles. I've been gaming with him on and off on different games for 5 or 6 years now. But I mostly play survival games. Didn't notice you could do that. What was that? What did I do that you didn't notice? So now what I'm going to do, because we've only got one axe, is drop my axe off. And we're going to repair it. Because keeping the axe pristine is essential, or as near as damn it. Need somewhere to drop it. So if we move that to there, that to there, put that there, take that to there, that'll go into there. That solves that for the moment. Now pick them up and bring them inside. Get on the roof. Okay. Yeah. So you're trying to limit people being able to get into your base. Same in vanilla. It's amazing the roofs that you can climb on to drop in behind people's walls. And we want to limit that as much as we can. So now we're going to make 20 planks. That's the next thing we're going to need, or 10 planks, whatever it wants us to have. So we're using up that saw first because it's worn. Keep our pristine one. I love the DayZ community. Some of it can be quite toxic, but mostly it's pretty good. Sharpening stones are so rare on this server, thanks to me, that every tool that you get, you need to really maximize its use. Again, that's my thinking. It's the end of the world and we need people to be thinking about what they're building. So we're going to put that away. We've got our 20 there. Now I'm going to split that down, because what I don't want to do is take it all out. If we get shot, we lose it. It's the last thing we want. And we're going to use the hammer up, because hammers can't be sharpened without a mod, and we don't run that mod. Now I'm going to put my nails in and my planks in. Then we're going to build it. Now I'm going to see if we can see it, just to recover anything that we've lost inside. But don't you think you should have the sharpening stones more available, like where you can take a hammer to a rock and maybe make one? I looked at a mod to do that, but the mod that I was looking at, where you could make all your own tools, was very buggy. I'm not a modder. I don't understand programming enough to do that. I can manipulate mods we've already got. I can build a server, but I'm not a programmer. So what I've done is I've limited the amount of stuff. Let me just drop this off. So we've got now that bit. We're going to cook some food a second. And then I'm going to give you a tour of the map, but I'll do it in admin mode. Right, the reason I'm not putting this in my inventory is my inventory's wet, and this will get wet if I do that. And that's the last thing we want. Taps up to there. That up. I want to save those if I can. I'll bring that to there. Take that to there. I'll do. Right. Let's just cook that so I've had some food. Come on, Mr. Fireplace, work for me. Oh, it's already got a bit of paper in it. Okay, that's fine. Get that lit. I know you understand what I'm saying, right? Yes, I do, completely. But I limit everything on purpose. Just because my way of thinking is, it's 10 years after the end of the world. Everything would have been used up by now. So I'm going to cook this lot, and then what I'll do is I'll put God mode on, and I'll fly around the map and show you some of the stuff that I've built and explain my thinking behind it, and show you some of the other things we've got on here, and then I'll fly back here and then carry on once I've turned God mode off. That way you can see what I've done to the map and how we've changed things from the base game, because I'm sure you've seen Livonia many a time. And unless you've already seen it, have you seen my trader and what I did with the bridges? the oil rig. So, if we put on admin mode, Irish is on at the moment, so let me just get this working better. There we go. So I'll remove code, make it so I can't be killed, apply that. So now I can fly around the map safely and show you a few of the items. I hate dying because of no food, so let's show you our bridges to give you an idea of what we do onto our bridges. Oh, it's just to put me underneath the bridge. Let me just come on. Okay, unstable connection. No. Once it's logged me out, takes a minute, I'll log back in. We'll carry on. I might be dead because I logged out with an injury, but that's life. So yeah, I'll give you a tour of the map. I have a minute-long log out on this server just to stop people combat logging. So when you get kicked, you also have a minute-long log out. Hopefully I've not bled out. If I have, we can solve that. It's not a problem. Though that's okay. I don't mind. I love DayZ. You know, 5,000 hours in the game nearly. Yeah, I'm bleeding. Right, let's just deal with the blood loss. Put that away. Grab that one. Okay. Let's do that again. So now zombies won't react to us, I think. Oh, come on. Player management, looting goblin, god mode invisible ignored. Good. There we go. So let's now show you around the map a little bit. Come up to here. So what I've done is each of the bridges, I put things in like Livonia towers covering them. I've made it so you can't get cars through, apart from one of them. So it channels the players. So it feels a bit more like there was a war going on. We've then done things like the castle that's up here. Here's our version of it. So if we go up a tower, and there's not a flag in it. We've built a proper castle again. So it's a lot, and you can live in, you can build anywhere apart from the trader. So other things that we've done. Show you the trader. Find what I'm looking for. Somewhere up here, innit? Come out of Tarno. So I've just got to work out where I am for crossing. You cross there, come along there, come along there. Borak, maybe? No, not Borak. There's a trader. So here's our trader. People have hung themselves. Little gas station there if you need it. Bit of military in here. First aid. Shadows formed from fires inside church buildings. And our trader is there. And our trader uses nails as currency. So when you buy and sell things, and there's not a lot, it's all for nails. And if you buy one of these photos, when you read the photo, it'll send you on a quest to go and get loot. If you find the location it tells you about, you can then dig up loot, and you can buy that photo for 99 nails, 500 nails, or you can find them in the world. You can also take out a, turn on your radio to a certain area and it will give you beeps to help you hone in on what you're looking for, and a shovel to dig up what you find. What else have we got that's major? Okay, so up from, where are we living? We are there, down there. The one I'm looking for is here. So this area here, that's a graphics issue. There we go. I've built another airfield. We've got another airfield. For players to loot. And then my favourite is there's a few more bits and pieces, but this is probably my favourite spot. Let's go about there, maybe. There's an oil rig. How do you get guns? Find them, as per normal. Pretty much standard DayZ for weapons, they're just named correctly. So we have an oil rig there that people can loot and fight over. And this oil rig was actually made for Xbox. And what I did was I took the Xbox code and imported it into PC. So I like to make custom stuff on maps, or put custom stuff in for people to play with. Obviously we're not triggering the problem here. In this lot, there's, if I was not invisible, we'd have crocodiles appearing. Which are probably very much closer to your US alligators than they are proper crocodiles. Let's drop one in for you now so you can see him, because he won't attack me because he can't see me. Object spawner. Put a croc in for you. On cursor. There's a crocodile. But because I'm in God mode, he can't see me. And they spawn in like helis would, but in areas around rivers and marshes. Found something to go for, hasn't he? What's he up to? And then the trader pays 99 nails for... Ah, there's one of his friends. Pays 99 nails for a set of teeth. Well, let's go home and take God mode off. So there, you've seen a little, and that's not everything. There's, on this map I put in quite a few different things. Other military, there's more than one bunker. The bunker that is in Livonia, I've edited it so you can do it solo. to give players a chance. So you've had a little look of Livonia now, or my version of Livonia. So next we need our little ramp to get in and out to make it easier. So we've got the ramp kit somewhere, haven't we? Wooden crate empty. Where's that one? Protective case. Must have a wooden crate under here somewhere then. Must have dropped one on the floor somewhere. Okay. So we can take the ramp kit. Yes, it will give you the equivalent of bear meat, so you can eat it, and you can turn its hide into clothing, including a Crocodile Dundee hat. Yeah, hat. I think it's called Crocodile Hunter hat. Okay, that's not quite snapping right. So if we pick that up. Never been in a bunker. You need MVGs. So it wants to snap up there now. Oh, because it's a massive snap, isn't it? That's the problem with it. Okay. Put that on the floor. Pick that up. Now, there. Going to be temperamental, that, isn't it? Maybe it'd be better when it's built. Let's hope so. Right, so first of all we're going to need logs. I'm going to need 4 logs. So last wipe, this wipe we're on Livonia. Last wipe we were in Pacific Northwest map. Next wipe we're going to be in a map that only came out this last month for PC. And we're wiping that and changing over at the end of August. And then after Christmas we'll go somewhere else. So I've put the logs in. We now need to cut up planks. So that's the next thing we need. And we're using that one till it ruins, aren't we? That's 50 will be more than enough, so let's cut that down to 25, see if that will do it. Put that in our hands, close that, open that, close that. Right, Put the nails in, put the planks in, and build the ramp. Put the planks out we don't need, nails we don't need, and the logs we don't need. Now if I've come in, I'm walking in, it lets me in. Good, the ramp works. Now we'll have to move that ramp whenever we need to move it, but at the moment we've increased the amount of space we've got in here considerably, which is really useful. So I'd say that was pretty useful. Well, it is very useful. Right, let's see if we can move this around a little bit. We put that there, that there, that there, there. That'll go there, that'll go there. There we go. So we're going to need more nails before we start building again, really. So what's next in our little plan this evening before I call it a night? I suppose we'll go for another 20 minutes before so I've got an early start. I need to put that outside because I can't really deploy it inside, but I can't dismantle it and get stuff back. It's now built, so, well, the frame of it's built. So we're going to put that under there, maybe? Let's see, if I turn it that way, put it into free place mode, it won't let me place under there. Let's place it next to there, maybe. So once we've built that, we can then store wood in it. Can you find nails on the map? Yes, we can. So nail boxes as per normal, but also if you get hold of some pliers, you can use pliers on this server on wire or barbed wire to turn them into nails. And every time that you use a trader, you get paid in nails. My feelings is, end of the world, there'd be no use for money. Whereas people would want to be secure, so paying them in nails to build the bases makes sense. And a lot of what I do is about making sense. Ah, that's where that is, on the floor somewhere. I will pick that up in a second and move it. We don't want to lose that one. Let's place that under there. Not there. DayZ for you. That works. So, and then that has a little flag on it, doesn't it? Yeah, so that will be preserved as well. So let's dump that somewhere over here. Because this is going to be, once I've finished, this is going to all be base building shit, basically. So it's about all of that area is eventually just going to be base building stuff. Then down here will be weapons. That will become weapons as well. And that will be cooking and first aid, basically. So now let's, what's that one? Foundation kit. We don't need that yet. We will need it, but not yet. So let's drop that over with our base building stuff so we know where it is. No, we can't see that one. Okay. So that's going to be temperamental, is it? Let's put that on there. It'll be less temperamental then. Then put that inside there. Hands first because it's been stupid. There we go. Not perfect, but it works. Right, we need to repair our boots, don't we? And drop off one of our water bottles. We don't need 2 water bottles out in the ground with us. We're going to need purification tablets for emergency. We're going to need... Our boots are okay now. We're going to need more bandages. That's going to be the next problem. We've got to get more bandages. So let's take all these half-used bandages with us and see if we can go and get some more bandages for the future use. So that's there. That's okay. That's surviving quite well. That seems to be working. So I'm going to need bandage hunt. Drop off grenades and stuff because they're not needed. We could do a repair in the scope, couldn't we, on the weapon? So let's do that now. Better. That's still badly damaged, but now the scope is clear. Because we're only firing 1 round at a time on this one until we use it up, and then we'll probably throw it away because I don't like them. Fine, we could just... No, mustn't use 556 yet, or my little baby honey badger. That I still need to get a stock for. Handguard and suppressor. Okay, so now we need meds. That's the next thing. So through our airlock. Then when we're ready to build, we'll dismantle that. We'll put a foundation there, and then we'll put an airlock. We'll put like a locked door here, with a ramp going down, and then we'll carry on building right round, and then back on ourselves. Because on this server, I allow people to have 10 code locks, but we need to find them first. Or buy them, and we sell them at 800 nails per code lock, so they're not an easy everyday thing. Now I know I've got a server restart in 4 minutes, but I'll come back on after the restart and I'll play for about another half an hour. And I will be on tomorrow night. I won't be on tomorrow night. It's probably tomorrow afternoon for you. I won't be on Wednesday because I work for UK military and I work a long day on a Wednesday. I will be on Thursday, I will be on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday as per normal. I'm never not on. at some point I'm going to do a stream in DayZ editor of the new map we're going to. So I need to build the new trader. So I'll actually do the stream of how I build it and how I use DayZ editor to build bits to a map. So I think that can make quite an interesting stream. People do enjoy seeing how you manipulate the map and build stuff. Even though we're a long way off wipe, I like to have things well and truly ready beforehand. And it takes me a long time to, because I don't use editor all the time. So for me to use editor takes a while. So I have very little markings. I have the well marked in the nearest town. I have the trader marked, or everyone has a trader marked. I'll be right here with you. Thank you, that's massively appreciated. Go on a gun, right fast, laugh out loud. As soon as the server comes back up, we will go back in. So I have my base marked. The trader is marked for everybody. When you first spawn in, even if you don't have a map, the trader is marked. So it means that everyone can find the trader, and if they've got nails, they can buy a map. Or they could take in there some pistols, sell the pistols to the trader, and buy a map. My traders don't sell everything or buy everything on purpose to make people play the game. I don't believe traders should allow you to buy your way to victory, but they've always got a reason for what they do. The next map trader's going to be slightly different. He's going to buy and sell more stuff, but he's going to be in a more dangerous area. And I'll build because the next map's going to have helicopters on it as well. One helicopter, but a helicopter. The idea is to have the trader have a helicopter landing pad, so the trader gets there by helicopter, will be my way of thinking. And because the map doesn't naturally have base building on it, though we're adding base building to it, the trader will sell the base building parts, and we'll probably put in some form of airdrop on the next map. Or something like that. Maybe keycard rooms, I don't know yet. I've got to play with a few things. Just wait for the server to come back up. Yeah, you can find maps. I've not used a trader in game yet. Everything I've got in the base is through finding it. I put a trader in because some of our players like to use a trader, and you can also buy from the trader a moonshine kit. You can grow pumpkins, make moonshine, and sell the moonshine to the trader to make nails, basically. Just got to wait for the server to come back up. Won't be that long. Yeah, you can find maps in all that. So the thing, everything that you need, you can find in the game. I just put less of them around. So whereas on vanilla DayZ, you might have 50 of an item. On my servers, because they're survival servers, you might only have 20. So it's about making use of the stuff you've got to survive, and making stuff last, and getting used to working with less inventory and only carrying the essentials, thinking about what you're carrying when you go out. Yeah, you're leaving your base and I need the following items with me because I'm going to do this. Rather than just, I've got loads of space, I can take everything I need. So I'm forcing players to make tactical choices. Hi Snowwalker. Back in moonshine time, USA. Sup people? And I live in Kentucky, so I can go get moonshine. Yeah. But it's one of the things that I like being able to offer. I need to just put in, because that DayZ bug where it takes out your HUD randomly. Right, where were we? We're going to the well, then down to trader. Because we're going bandage hunting, aren't we? That's what we're doing. So, historically, my players like to have something on the map that will help them generate money. So on this map, crocodile teeth are worth 99 nails each, and moonshine is worth 99 nails per bottle. But to get the moonshine kit, you have to buy it from the trader, the still, and the pot, and then you need to grow pumpkins, and basically you turn pumpkins into moonshine, and then you need to get the moonshine to the trader to turn it into nails. So it gives people a method of making nails if they wish to invest. Don't have to. Just gives somebody a thing to do. Other servers will have cannabis. You can grow cannabis. You can sell it to the trader. I don't. I like to use other things. So moonshine works for me. I think it's quite a good mod. And it sort of fits into end of the world stuff because you might use the alcohol for other things. And if it was the end of the world, alcohol, like nails, would become worth money. The crocodile teeth was just so people would go crocodile hunting. And they have a reason for killing them. So originally we were going to do crocodile hides, but the game doesn't understand what the hide is for some reason. So the teeth it does understand, so we use the teeth as the currency. And we'll do the same on the next server. Crocodile teeth will... Actually no, crocodile teeth won't, because there'll be crocodiles near to the trader. So the next wipe is not going to have crocodiles as a currency. And I change that around as well. Each wipe, I change around what they'll buy and sell. It'll probably be moonshine will be the major thing for next wipe. I hear you, Mr. Deer. But we're not after deer today, we're after bandages. It's like, because we nerf everything, we put in some better rucksacks that will hold lots of items on them. We make moonshine here, it's 100% legal, always has been. In the UK we can produce alcohol without breaking any rules. We can, little known fact in the UK, we can bloody grow tobacco. As long as we don't grow over a certain amount, it's not taxed or worried about. Hey, I can even own an M4 in the UK, as long as it's in too long. Because our firearm laws are obviously slightly different. But then I live in a world with firearms because I work for the military, so it's not so much of an issue for me. So I've got a range about 50 miles from me, no, 25 miles from me, that do practical rifle, and I can go down there and shoot M4 in 2.2 long, and shoot Barrett Light 50 down there if I want to, but you pay a lot for the rounds, so it's not probably worth it. Right, we're going to hit the med centre first and grab meds, and then we'll start searching these buildings and find if we get anything else that's useful. Another code lock would be really useful. Boxes of nails. But first of all, we need meds. That's our primary reason for this run. And then we'll do a search of the town, then we'll run home, and then I'll probably call it a night. Oh, there's Mr. Sheep. He's down there now. Still. Oh, good. The zombies are back. Severe lack of meds today. A bit of codeine. Ah, bandage. Blood collection kit I don't want, and I realise on normal servers you do, but I never use them. Don't need the gloves. Charcoal will take. Whoa, that caught up suddenly. I grow cannabis myself in real life. Mate, moonshine here is only from private people. Stoves are selling rubbish. Stores are selling rubbish, right? Wait a minute, laugh out loud. You see Crocs on Livonia? You said Crocs on Livonia. Yeah, only because I put them in on my map. We can grow tobacco too and sell it too. No cannabis, so highly illegal. Medical's legal here. Yeah, so over here, obviously, UK, drugs are of any type are pretty much no go. Though we're one of the biggest growers of cannabis for medical purposes in Europe. Just none of it's allowed to be used in the UK, or very limited amounts allowed to be used in the UK. But I'm pro people having a choice. I'm not pro drugs myself, but I think people should be allowed to do what they want to do as long as they're not harming other people. Personally, I don't have a problem if somebody wants to smoke something. That's their choice, as long as they don't expect me to do it. Then I don't see a problem with it. But that's me. You know, I enjoy a drink occasionally. Other people don't. Again, it's a choice thing. I'm not really I don't care about buildings because there's no food on my servers. But I do care about outhouses and sheds because I'm looking for code locks. That barrel is very tempting to walk home, but it's a long walk. Hello, Mr. Chicken, you get to live today. We'll probably do the police station because there's a chance of 556 or 5.45. I won't let me jump those for some stupid reason. Bloody DayZ. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Come on then. There you go, that'll teach you. Didn't mean to fire an automatic. Thank you. Needed. I'm so against drugs, it just harms you. But you see, yeah, I mean, I smoke tobacco. That's not exactly, well, I don't smoke tobacco anymore, I vape. Yeah? But I used to smoke tobacco. But I'm pro, yeah, I don't. It's a difficult subject. I've seen the harm that alcohol does to people, you know, and we will take that. But do you ban alcohol? I'm sure if alcohol didn't have a license in the world now, and you turned up and said, look, I've invented this amazing thing that gets you really drunk and you can make a complete arse of yourself, and you might die of liver failure, can I have a license? You'd probably be told no. Sleepy time. Yeah, a right of a choice. That's what sort of I'm with. A right of choice. Message from someone. Is your PC not working? Okay. I'll answer that later. Yeah. So yeah, I vape with nicotine in the vape juice. You know, it's. I used to smoke, in American language, 2 packs a day. Yeah. I smoked in what we would call 40 cigarettes a day, but you guys would call 2 packs. So I smoked 2 packs a day from 16 to 45. And then decided I gave up, not because I'm anti-smoking. I gave up because it's bloody expensive, basically. Now let's use up some of these smaller bandages. Right. That'll do for our anti-zombie kit. Ooh, that we will take. We'll move that up to there. Okay. It is, it's on my belt. That's my military packback version, so you can carry a second one on your Bergen or rucksack. If I can find my knuckles, that's why I'm grabbing the crowbar. Zombies did what zombies do and carried me off. I don't want that. Right. Now we'll search these garages. Don't want. Do want. Come on then. So you talk about climbing into buildings. Let's see if I've got enough stamina to do this. So if you're on Livonia and someone's got a base inside there and you've got enough stamina, you can climb on top of it and drop inside there and shoot them through the skylight. You'll actually be able to shoot through those holes. Electronic repair kits we want. Hiking jacket. At the moment we're really low on clothing, jacket clothing, so we will take it. That building historically is shite, so there's no point. Sometimes there's code locks in these buildings. Not today. Thank you, Mr. Z. It's only a stab vest. That one's in better nick. We'll just carry that one stab vest. It's worth it for emergencies because we don't have the gear. Oh, you. That was worth it on my servers anyway. Right, what's the next one to use up? That one there. And that one. Rope I don't need, hiking pants I don't need. I was going to show you on my server, so if you pick up clothing, you can rip it up your hands. You don't need to have a knife. My knife is so badly damaged that it'll break quite soon. I've killed most of the police. It might be worth a little trip in to see whether there's any 5.56 lying around. We'll take. Rubber slugs we won't, that we will. Don't really need a shotgun, but hey. Ballistic vest will take over the stab. Got a scope on it. Take the scope. What was it? What ammunition? Ah, it's fine. That was a worthwhile trip. Nothing on that table. Something on there. Another bandage. We'll have that. Back into here, away from those zombies. Here he comes. Don't need a second one of those. We need that ammo always. We don't want to use the baby shovels because I can fit them in a Bergen. Sorry, Bergen is rucksack in English soldier speak. Running shoes in good condition. We'll take them. Don't care about that building. Make sure there's nothing being left on there, nothing being left inside. Nope. Don't care about that building. This sometimes is worth a check. Okay, local. That's worth having. That's worth having on this server. Don't like pistols. Right, time to get home. I think that was a good haul. And when we get home, I'll probably call it a night at that point, because it's coming up to, it's 10:30 UK time. I start work at 6 in the morning. I get up for work at 6 in the morning. So I think it's probably time to run home and lock myself in the house and call it for another night. And I'll be on the same sort of time tomorrow that I was to this evening. But as I said, not at all on Wednesday. On Wednesday I work a 14-hour day. But then I get Thursday afternoons and Friday afternoons off to make up for it. So it all works out well in the end. Finishing at 12 o'clock on a Friday from work is glorious. Actually, should we get ourselves another deer? Because we're going to log out. And if we log out with the food on us, it will preserve it. But only if we can take it with a 9mm. I mean, it's 9 times 39, so depends where the little buggers are. I'm not going to go for a cow. Only seeing in black and white doesn't help. I grew up deer stalking as a youngster. My father was into deer stalking. But that was with 270 or 300 Magnum. Certainly never with 9 times 39. I think he's run off, hasn't he? Yeah. Alright, let's get home. Actually, I'm probably going to call it here. It's been a long day. Right, guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for the interaction. Thanks for the chats. Thank you for the people that subbed this evening. It's massively appreciated. I will see you on the next one. Remember, if you have a goblin in your sights, miss. And I've really enjoyed the company tonight, and it's been a good run. See you soon.